Welcome back to Gintama, a show where even after 115 odd episodes, I am still no closer to understanding what's going on than I was in episode 1. The only real difference is I know a few more characters. And as it goes, there are definitely a few standout ones among them. Who's your favourite? Let me know down below, but either way, let's carry on. And like I said before, there have been many a soundtrack in the past. But they all resound the same way, don't they? Giving off a sense of energy and adventure. While the visuals are just all over the place. Also, how long are we going to have until we get back into the Shogun and his family? And if there's a difference between the general populace and the elite? Yeah, I was just enjoying the song there. Wasn't really saying anything. Who's she? Looks like I remember her, but I know you can be just generally caring for people. So there's something about being too blunt. Would anyone like this kind of attention? Okay. That glint was a high-powered rifle. I think I remember who she is now, yeah. Mm-hmm. So she's not with the guy who was forced to defecate on himself. Was it after the Demon Vice Commander kind of introduced himself to her? Why do they even... Well, apart from the fact that he is their boss, why do they go along with all of this? I suspect if he wanted to get rid of everyone that interacts with his daughter, there wouldn't be many of the populace still left around. I think that would work, sure, but I don't want that kind of mental image. Not again. I've seen it enough in Gintama. What was with the line thickness on his ears? I feel like even if he is sent in to do the day work, he wouldn't be safe from them. He's just being put into their crosshairs. Well, at least she's enthusiastic for her job. We were shown that kind of thing like a while back, weren't we? That dumb trailer for a movie. I'm surprised the guy with the mohawk and the eyeshadow managed to get a job in customer service base. Just convenience store work. Turning the page. Would you want to be in view of the window, knowing that they are outside? Oh dear. Out of everything that he's had to go through so far, this might be the time to just find a new job. Not in the middle of the aisle, please. Yeah. How is she going to give him some useful yet slightly insulting advice about mayonnaise? Oh, she's going to remember him now, is she? Kind of hard to forget that giant bazooka. But I guess everything is completely fine now. They are out of danger. Not so sure about him. Well then, yeah, that's not. I hope the old guy isn't still on the phone and overhearing this. I can only guess that by the end of this, she's going to have moved on by seeing something else. You can't just leave work early. Okay. They can't be happy because other people have relationships. God damn those normies. It's not exactly a nice thing to hear. Yeah, it was your dad just made me do it. Is she listening? What is she hearing? You would have thought if she was so infatuated, you might actually want to listen to what he's saying, even if it is disregarding his words, but. I think I see where this episode is going. Even if, like, we were completely clear where it was. within like a minute of it starting. But considering Okita, I think that's the guy, already almost shot the old guy in the head, why haven't they taken other steps to get out of this kind of work? Break's over. At least this way, she's gonna stay away from other people. So, success. And possibly the worst people to overhear it. They just want to get involved because it would be amusing to them. I've never worn matching outfits before. Fair enough. Also, something that I never had to think about. My metabolism has been amazing. Okay, maybe I can understand why some people just walk out and never contact them again. Why am I not persuaded by Gintoki's trust me then? That's not doesn't fill me with confidence for the future if that's true. I think you're following a bit close, but oh wait, it's worse than I thought. So it's you are going for the disgust her route, are you? Okay. He has had got history in this, so I've never been offended by something I've agreed with so much. This is going to be more difficult than they realise. But then again, she was completely accepting of the fact that the old other guy relieved himself on the ride. Enough? Ugh. And do you really want to have a Kagura following along when they're viewing that kind of thing? Hijikata special. I wouldn't be able to eat that. Debatable if it's edible or not. Is he gonna end up falling for her? Because everyone's disgusted by mayonnaise. As they should be. I don't think much for her health, though, if she's going to be continuously eating mayonnaise-laced food. Why are they following? Why didn't they just have a list of things that they needed him to do? I haven't seen them give any advice or anything during this whole play. I almost didn't recognize them. This is just replaying the cursed sword incident. I don't think I agree with Shinpachi's choice of outfit, though. It's a bit gaudy. I here's the thing, though. They're going it's not just about trying to show that he's a weakling and a coward now. They are just getting their own digs in. Yes, that's entirely what happened. How long before we see a red dot or another glint from a scope? That is something, an actual interjection there from Gintoki. Destroying her ideals of someone that she's looked up to is fine, but running away? Yeah, that's too much. Anything? No. Without turning around. I don't want to see what is up next. Prince. I know what, I have to go home. I can almost completely buy the fact that he would have this costume just in his closet at home. I thought she enjoyed the mayonnaise. This is, I'm not sure I'm learning anything of use in this episode. You're not. The fact that he's adding Mayo to the end of every sentence and now it just sounds natural to me is upsetting. Oh my god. There's not even a seat for him there. Although, how do you really sit down in that thing? And this is meant to not damage her permanently. No one's gonna believe this kind of story. At least he's got a crown. Why is the scope juttering to that extent? I can understand why. Did he have to still be wearing the outfit? Maybe he's awakened something inside himself that it just feels right dressing like that. That was so dumb. Now, I don't have anything that might be even resembling what this was meant to be about. It's being overshadowed completely by just the insane attempts that he went through. Also, how much of a wet dog smell would Sadaharu be? What? Okay. Is this. Yep. Okay, it is actually going into the beach theme episode, possibly. Or it's another one of Gintama's. We're showing you this, but we're not actually doing it. It's really setting up the drama, isn't it? I mean, okay then. You see, this whole event could have been avoided if they had sent anyone else other than Toshiro to go and stop it, because, well, as we saw, there was a bit of history between them. But considering that she has the old guy as kind of a role model is the incredibly wrong word here, but growing up, I'm surprised she isn't much more damaged. And if my trust in human relationships wasn't completely destroyed as is, I think from now on I won't be able to ever trust a single person again. They may leave me for a mayonnaise-covered planet. Don't think my fragile heart can cope with that. But if you enjoyed this episode, let me know down below, and also leave a like on the video. With more Gintama coming up, you may want to subscribe to the channel. But yeah, get some rest. It might help. But see you in the next one. If history is anything to go by, then I can be pretty assured that you guys out there would be giggling along on the sidelines while my life is made all too much harder by the commands of my overprotective boss that is my channel. So I want to say a big thanks to Sal, Raywin, HSTR, Dynamo1997, Aisha M, Shiwan, ASD and everyone else who have decided to don their mayonnaise suits and struggle alongside me. If you do want to help whisk me away, Mayo, then consider joining on to my Patreon, Mayo. I would definitely appreciate it. Once again, thank you, Mayo.